Real estate investors, today we're going to go over a credit score reality check, how 1 point could derail your real estate investing career. We're going to show you how just not taking care of your credit is costing many investors $3, $6, even $1 million just over 5 properties. So if you're doing more than 5 properties, it even expands it from there. So let's get this fixed, let's get it in line, and let's go over this reality check and get you to a more profitable real estate investing.
Money, 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 hard money, Mike. Money for real estate investing. Let's make money, 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 money. Hardmoneymike.com.
So let's face it, we're in the real estate investing world. Unlike traditional consumers who are out there and their credit score matters, in the real estate world, credit score does matter because we use a lot of leverage, loans, what we call fuel, because it propels your real estate career. So you really want to get the cheapest, easiest, and fastest money you can get. So what we want to go over is just show you exactly why your credit score matters. Even just one little point, because that one little point will knock you from a traditional conforming loan where you go from a 680 to 679, and boom, you just cost yourself another 1 to 2%. And people are like, I could handle 1 or 2% in a real estate bump. I'm still cash flowing, but we're going to just go over and show you so you could see like how a simple investor who's buying real estate as a long-term hold, where it's going to cost them hundreds, even millions of dollars over their career. So if you don't want to put another $1 million in your pocket, this is probably not the video for you. But if you want to clean it up, you want to figure it out, that's what we're looking at. You got to be serious about this. We want to make sure your propeller, you're using the right fuel mix, and you are going where you need to as fast as you can. So what are these numbers that we're talking about? So let's just take a simple real estate investor who has 5 properties. And let's say their loan is only $250,000. We know in most markets that's a small loan, but let's just say it's $250,000. So what happens if they pay 1 percentage point more on those 5 properties over the life of their 30 years as the life of the mortgage? That will cost them almost $300,000. So at the end of this, one investor is going to have an extra $300,000 because they did it different, they did it right, they fixed their credit. But it gets worse because if maybe your credit score is 10 or 20 points from where it needs to be and you're paying 2 points more, maybe you go from the traditional to the non-traditional and you're paying that extra 2 points. Now those 5 properties at $250,000 just cost you over $600,000. And what could you do with $600,000 in retirement? Most people in the U.S. don't even have $600,000. So you're making this harder on you, and that's why it's easier for other people because they are not taking this lightly. They're actually making sure their credit is aligned to make their life easier. So once again, let's look at that person with the 5 properties, $250,000, and they are actually paying, instead of the current rates of maybe 6%, they're paying the 9% because they have to go with like a bridge lender or hard money because they've never taken care of their credit. So they're going to pay almost $1 million extra on those 5 properties with only $250,000 in loans on it. So once again, and that even gets worse, just think if someone had 10 properties or properties that had $400,000 in balances. This gets worse, it gets out of hand, and people are paying more money, putting more money in the bankers, the lenders' hands, in their pockets, in their lives, instead of their own. So it just creates drag, it creates everything that makes real estate investing frustrating, concerning, all those things. The people who are doing it right, who are taking care of their credit, their life gets easier, it gets more profitable, and they just have more fun because they have more money in their life. So this is a reality check. You need to take the time, and we're not talking about, taking another full-time job. You just put a little bit of time, a half hour, an hour a day for 30 days, get your plan, get everything back on track, and then it just takes an hour to a month going forward. So anybody can do this, and as I say a lot, anybody can also not do it. So the one thing you have as an advantage, if you're the person who actually wants to do this, is you'll have a big advantage over the people who don't want to do it. So get your credit in line, get your loans, your fuel in line, propel this, retire early, to retire, with more money than the other people who are not doing this. So that's our whole goal here, is to understand that credit scores do matter. And the people who are doing this, taking their time, they just have an easier, this is a Joe Polish thing, but it's ELF, easier, more lucrative and fun. That's what their business is based on, because they're just doing these little things to make life better for them. And I understand you may have had an event in your life. You may not have the education as far as credit scores and how it impacts loans. And math and loans may just be something that just shuts you down. But it is more than half of real estate investing. So you do need to pay attention to this. And it is simple. It is easy. There are no, magic tricks here. It's just doing a few things right, taking care of a few things, having a little tricks to maybe boost that credit score up that 1 or 2 points. We have a great video. We'll probably just put it down here below, like some of the tricks to boost your credit score. We know a lot of real estate investors have some extra credit card that they put on for projects and stuff. So we just have a few little tricks that can help you out. So we want to make sure you understand this is simple. This is something you need to do. We have a nice little free checklist below you could download. It just gives you a few extra little hints, but maybe you need some really spending your time, but even hiring someone to help you clean up your credit. So if it is something that even takes that extra help, pay the couple $100. Do that for yourself so you could save those hundreds of thousands, even that $1 million over the life of your real estate career. So thanks for joining us today. Hopefully you are one of the people that are going to take this serious, get your credit fixed, get the help that you need it, and please subscribe to our channel. We're trying to help everyone just get a better credit mix. We want to make sure the money that you're using in real estate is maximizing what you're doing. So that's what this channel is about. So subscribe, please share this, and as always, happy investing. Real estate investors, let's do a real estate investors. Today we're going to do a credit score reality check. Real estate investors, we really have to go over a credit score reality check. Why can't I say that? Oh, try this one more time. Real estate investors, today we're going to go over a credit.
God, you can do it.